Alright guys, what are we talking about today? No, it is not about a Gia sitting in the frame where he decided he wants to hang out today. It is about this new Sencut model, the Scepter. I did get this today. This is going to test along with the other two Sencut 9CR18 that I have. I decided to do a video on this because when I opened it up, it reminded me a whole lot of another knife that I happen to have in for testing right now. And when I saw it in pictures, knew the measurements and everything, I didn't put it together till I opened it up, took it out, and it is almost exactly the same size as the CJRB Ria. The handle is almost identical in length, and the blade is also almost identical in length. They're so close. Obviously different designs. But as you can see, outside of the CJRB being thinner and not a flipper, that's the first thing this reminded me of, just because I've been testing this and I've been sharpening this and holding on to it. This Sencut reminded me a whole lot of that, just that it is a little bit wider in the handle. So as far as how smooth they are, they both feel about exactly the same. I don't know if this is Sencut's version of a model to compete with this one or not. That I can't say, but there are a whole lot of similarities here. This is the gray micarta. When I looked at these, you can also get brown or green. And they have a G10 option, which is $1 cheaper, in black, blue, or natural G10. If you do not have the CJRB, or if you're not familiar with it, if you have ever had or held a mini Griptilian, they are almost the same size. They have the same size grip area. The blade is a hair shorter on the mini grip, but otherwise this is a good size. Thickness, this will give you a good idea. Everything except the height of the handle, it is about mini Griptilian size. So this will be tested along with the other ones. I'm really curious to see if, since now the Citus is up to $40, the other model that they came out with, I forget what it's called, I believe it's up to $45 or $46, and this one started out at $42.50. Is this one gonna stay that price? Is this one also gonna go up in a week to 10 days like the other two models did? And are they doing, obviously from the 3 examples I have, it seems to be like any other Civivi build. So far, my one complaint would be the detent on this one is ridiculously soft. You can fail it every single time. So but I am curious to see, are they doing the same heat treat on this as they are on the other ones, or are things being rushed through a little bit more? I don't know if it's going to pick up. It does look like it has a stone wash on it, similar to what comes on the S30V and BD1 Mannix. It is a flat grind. Just going by this, and I did measure the other Sencut, I know this one is about 14 thousandths behind the edge. This feels to be the same. However, I don't know what angle that secondary bevel is. So once I do actually sharpen it, after I do the factory edge test on this one, then I'll have a better idea how thick it's actually going to get. The way the tip stays a little bit thin, maybe it'll stay thin for a while. It's hard to say right now. So if you do have one of these CJRBs, the micarta feels very similar. It isn't terrible feeling. It's not the best micarta I've felt. It does not compare to some of the nicer stuff that I have for some of my Spydercos. And yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this. For those of you that are unaware, know that in a hammer grip I wear sometimes a large, sometimes an extra large glove. You're looking at about a 3 and maybe a 1/4 finger knife in pretty much any grip. I know from the measurements, if this had a forward choil, it would be better, because then you would have like a native 5, 1 finger here, the other 3 would be on the handle. But I'm not knocking it for that. It's cheap. I'm more concerned about how it's going to do, and see what other kind of testing I do with these. But that's it for now. Oh, if you do have the Citus, it is about that much smaller in the handle and the blade, to give you an idea. And it's about the same height except for this bump, and they are almost exactly the same thickness. So give you guys some idea. But that's all I have for this right now. I will get this tested. Hopefully the video on the Sencut stuff will be out later this week. That's all I have. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.